This is a Smith & Wesson 22 automatic pistol. This is a Model 41. And I'm going to be field stripping this pistol. This is an amazingly easy pistol to field strip because I just did this guy earlier today, and I'm not practiced at it, so there were some tricky pieces of it that took me a while to get used to, but by comparison this is easy. So the first thing I'm going to do, will eject the clip and see for yourself the gun is safe. And this isn't going to take very long at all. You pull this down, and that, be sure to have it upright like this when you do that, because that will release this top part right here, which is the barrel, and it just comes right off. And then you pull this back as far as it will go, and then lift up on it and bring it back forward. You might want to tilt this up a little bit, tilt the frame up just a bit so that this spring, this loose spring, doesn't fall off. But there is a spring and a pin that just sits in there. And we are done. You've got your gun in different pieces, field stripped on the table. You can clean it off. I've already cleaned this. It doesn't need it again, so I'm not going to be cleaning it right now. We will put it back together though. And if you look right here, you see that hole right there? That is where the pin goes. And be sure to put it in with the, looks like a little nail head. Put that piece in first. Slide the spring over it. And then do the exact same thing we just did in reverse order. So it's got a little hole in the front there. Make sure the spring goes in there, and sort of hold the front part down while you pull this back. And when you get it back, I'm gonna fight it for a second here, hang on. What the hell is wrong with this thing? There we go. And when you get it back, just push that bottom part down, all the way down, so it doesn't catch. And then you have to pull it back just a little bit and push that little lever up. Okay, give me a hug. Can you say hi? Hi. There you go. Go back to bed. Sorry about that. Okay, so we've got it. I'll start from where I was. So you pull this piece. If it's fully forward, you're going to want to pull it back and push that little lever up to hold it in place, because the next thing you're going to want to do is just set this down, that little groove hanging down, that piece hanging down, you're going to want to put in this little groove right here, and it just sets on top of there, just like that. Then you pull this up, and it is locked in place. So the next thing I'll do is slide that forward and put the safety on, because after you do that, the gun is cocked, and if you pull the trigger, it will dry fire. I've been told you don't want to dry fire this weapon, so we're not going to do that. I'll just put the safety on, put the clip in, and we are done. That is amazingly simple.